So, since the Battle Pass tokens video, I have bought the Cobra. I believe we're on about 9 tokens at the moment, so we are fast approaching getting our hands on the Kampfpanzer as well, or the Project 07 HK, whatever it's called. So once we get that, we'll also make a video on that. But for now, we're going to be discussing the Cobra and playing 3 games in it. I have gone ahead and got all the field mods for this vehicle, which are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, maybe not this one. This one is probably the only one that you maybe are kind of debating, but the rest of these are pretty easy to know which one to choose. So for this one, obviously we do have the turbocharging because it's going to be increasing the top reverse speed and also the repair speed. It doesn't really matter about concealment on this vehicle. You are not a sniper, you are not a spotter, you are not any of those things in this tank. You are purely there to ambush someone and just, well, I mean, deal this to them. Watch. We hide, we let him come up. Full sense of security. But he thinks he's safe. Pepe laugh, he doesn't know, chat. Now for number 7, we are obviously choosing the better aim speed and the lower circle size after firing. This is a godsend for this tank because there is a 0 point of trying to increase the DPM. You already have like a 40-something second reload. Increasing that DPM by 3%, not going to help. Like really, like look at it. You go down from 45 to 41. That's not a lot. So this is going to actually help you to get those shots out and stay on target. Everything else, the standard kind of stuff, increase your accuracy and increase the dispersion when you have a damaged gun and also the ammo rack penalty. Or decrease, I should say. Equipment-wise on this tank, honestly, I've tried everything. And the best one is IAU, Vents, and V-Stab. Now, we will also be trying something else, which is going to be including this. And we'll then go for the default kind of Vents and Stab. So we'll try out this, but most of the time, you want to just have improved accuracy, honestly. Like, this is probably the best. The thing is, you could even go with GLD. And as weird as that sounds, on this tank, it's not actually a bad choice because that aiming time is so long. It's not so much the dispersion on this tank that kills it, it is the aiming time that kills it. So, I mean, we'll try out 3 different setups. You know, we'll try out this one to start off with, and then we'll try out with this, and then maybe we'll throw in GLD just for good measure. Now, speaking about the ammunition on this tank, we are going full premium HE. I don't care. I don't want anything else. Yes, it's probably worth taking maybe 1 or 2 clips of heat just to try and secure kills. But I like living on the edge. And there is only one loadout for me. We're choosing full premium HE. These things have 210 pen with 490 alpha. And considering you have 4 of them with a 1.5 second reload, that's quite a lot of damage in very, very quick succession. Either way, let's begin. Okay, so starting off on Pilsen. Now, the problem is, I'm not even going to be loaded in time to actually snipe the middle. However, I still think that I want to go to the middle bit and just wait. And we'll just see what we can achieve from there. Because it's not really... It's definitely not the best location. But Pilsen's not the best map. So... let's just see what we can do. I mean, maybe we can even go and snipe the EBR, but we have 12 seconds before we can do so. That is very impressive that an IS-7 went and done that. I mean, if the IS-7 goes back, then I could probably shoot him, but... oh, EBR, what are you doing? Okay, hang on. We might have a... Ooh. Aww. So even with IAU, it's still going to be a problem. But 1k to an EBR? He's out the game? I'm pretty happy with that. Also, I discovered many new mods. Well, mainly one new mod. This mod allows you to see both what spotting you've done and tracking. Sorry, the other way around. Like, this one is... I don't know why it keeps resetting this. I want that gone. There you go. What spotting you've done, and then the tracking, and also how many people you've spotted. So as you can see, we spotted that IS-7, so we get 1 spotting, which is quite useful for missions. If you are looking... Because there's lots of missions where it's spot this amount of people, and it's only the first time spot that counts. So you can actually use that to try and get your missions done, and then work out exactly how many people you spotted. Because there's no other way of telling, unless you just count it manually. We also have people that are dead on the minimap, where they all died. And I've also changed the icons, but you've seen these before if you've watched my channel. So everything will be in the mods and settings video. I'll just upload my config from Aslan's, and then you can go ahead and do the load inf thing. Everything's explained in that video. However, right now, I'm not too sure where we want to go. There's still an FV and a Grilla, which, I'm not gonna lie, I would very much like to clip. Our team is kind of dying, but at the moment, just be a little bit patient. Hello. Wonderful. He's having a wonderful gaming experience. That's just a phenomenal gaming experience, actually. Wonderful. And now we hide for 40 seconds. Oh, this thing is so stupid. Like, it actually is so stupid. Now, I am a little bit... Oh, what are you doing? One of them didn't pen, unfortunately. Mistakes were made by that T10. Big mistakes were made by that T10, actually. We're going to go and hide behind here again, just in case they try and push up. But that T10 is now a one-shot, so... This tank is really dumb. The thing is, it's not overpowered. It's just... It's insanely toxic and unhealthy and broken for the game. Because you should never be able to do this. You should never be able to get like a 2k clip within 4.5 seconds. But that is very stupid. Is this guy coming for me? I mean, alright. He wasn't happy, clearly, with me. It's the same with FVs and stuff like that. Like, it's super toxic and dumb that a tank can just nearly one-shot something. Like, there's zero, like... I mean, I suppose there's slightly more skill involved in this, because you have to clip it. Whereas with the FV, you just have to go, or just point and click. But it's still, like... Let's be honest, this is not very skillful gameplay right now. I've just sat in some rubble and waited. I would choose to reload now, but I don't really think it's worth it. We still have 3 shots remaining, which is more than enough to actually deal with majority of pretty much anything that I can see over this side. We could try and blind fire something, actually. If we try and blind fire the Grilla, I mean, we know he's probably very annoyed at me. Okay. And now we'll reload. Probably better to try and get some damage than just flat out reload. Even though that we missed 2 of those shows. I mean, I couldn't really see if there was splash behind the 3rd one. So I doubt that we hit anything though. Now currently, I have a little bit of a dilemma. I would kind of like to push into the rubble and try and, you know, see if I can spot anything. However, if I do that, chances of me dying as I cross are pretty high. And there's nobody really to shoot at what I spot. Oh, that was a beautiful clip. Oh. So So, yeah, it worked out better that we just waited. We can go unspotted now. And now we can go forwards. And hopefully... I mean, we didn't get shot when we done this, so... I mean, maybe the FE comes and kills me now, but... Honestly, it's whatever at this stage. We should end up winning. Even if the FE is here and tries to kill me. Wait, look, ready? We just hide behind this. Go on, don't hit it. Well, HE saved us. Sorry, that little caravan thing saved us. Because the HE lost all its pen as it went through. Very nice. 5.5k. Yes, your typical toxic Cobra experience. Should actually accelerate crew training on this, to be fair. I mean, we come top on damage. We also had Orzano in his Hori 1. Yeah, not bad. That is a typical good game in the Cobra, right? When kind of, if RNG's on your side a bit. The thing is, this tank can also be insanely bad, right? And that is not a typical average game of the Cobra. Your typical average game of the Cobra is going to be you shooting at something and it will dip low into the tracks or something like that. Or it'll go high and miss. Just like with most tanks in this game. There's very few tanks, apart from like the Leo 1, where the shell actually goes where you aim it. At least for the most part. But now let's go and change it up. We'll go and choose this, and I've never actually played it with this before. It is only tier 1, so how good it's going to be, I don't really know. But we'll see. Okay, so we are now on Ruinberg, which is actually not that bad for this equipment setup. I mean, let's be honest, the IAU works on any map. And so does this. I mean, all of these actually, even with GLD, if I was going to use GLD, we'll use in the next one, works on any map. I would work, honestly, as much as Turbo is super nice, and I remember I spoke about how good Turbo was when I was speaking about all the token tanks. I don't think, having actually played the tank now, I don't think that you should probably choose Turbo. Because the thing is, you just want this gun to hit. And it doesn't really matter too much about the speed of it. Yes, it's super nice for reversing. You already go at 27 though. The extra 3 kilometers an hour isn't really going to help you too much. Let's see what we can shoot here. Anything? I mean, the problem here is... Oh man, this is actually really bad. I need to try and run away from this if I can. This is like... Oh, did I get spotted for that? I'm not sure. Let's try and run. Okay. Right, there's no running away from this, unfortunately. I get spotted as soon as I try and do it. That's really annoying. Man, I've stuck myself in a really, really dumb position. Like a super dumb position. Because I didn't look at the, I didn't look at the map. Okay. I should never have come this bit. Yeah. Oh, I mean... Yeah, I'm not escaping that. That was my bad. Like, I should never have been here. I didn't look at the map. I thought usually people just come here and will play here, but my team didn't. I shouldn't have been here. I should have just run away. Like, my team was quite happy to just all camp at the back here instead of actually playing this bit. Which works if you have people here, but it doesn't if you're just on your own. Oh well. We'll play one more in this. With this setup. Although, judging by how everything else on the map is going, it wouldn't have really made too much of a difference if I ran back. Because this looks like it's a lost game either way. Because we've lost the city, we've lost this side. Like, we lost the middle as well. Yeah. I don't think we'll win in this either way. Well, I mean, at the end of that, yes, that didn't go well, did it? Bloody Orzano again in his Hori 1. Like, actually following me. Okay, so exactly the same equipment loadout with the experimental fire control system. We're going to go north because I think this is going to give us the best kind of ability to do the most. Especially with our reload time. Like, there's no real point of going into the middle of the map and trying to be aggressive there. Because when we reload, if they come after us, we're dead. So, we'll see. We'll go up here. We'll try and support it. It is tier 8s, which is nice. It's always nice when you get some tier 8s. Tier 10s, not so much, but I mean, we still can pen majority of them. We can pen a Centurion Action 10 if we go for the lower plate or above with the upper hull. We can't really pen an E3 unless it's around the side. And the 260 is going to be a bit of a struggle, but hopefully we don't meet the 260. I mean, we shouldn't necessarily. I mean, I would take my 260 down south, so I wouldn't go north. But you never know. Oh, Pushetto, you're having a wonderful experience. Very good. Now, let's go up here. Why is that E100 climbing here? Huh? Why? I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why an E100 is coming up here. Like, why is our top tier heavy tank going here and not down south when you could just play and just kill everything down south? I really don't understand it. Anyway, we're just going to be waiting here. Some people don't learn, do they? Oh yes, I peek once. I receive a load of shots. Oh, I'll peek again. Maybe it will be fine this time. We just wait here. We just wait and just see what happens. Man, how are people not learning? Watch him peek it again in a second. Like, hello E100. Notice how the SU is peeking again? In near enough exactly the same place. At least down here we have some cover. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good indeed. See, when you peek down here, you have this tree as cover. Top tip, don't do that! Unfortunately though, the rest of the map has fallen. So what we're going to do is maybe go back. I'm not 100% certain yet. Do I really want to go back actually? They should be able to hold it and we should be able to get back in time. We should be okay. The line's pushing forward, so we should really supply him with as much help as we can give him. I know I should have aimed. I know. I was just hoping that one of the shots would do it, but that's fine. Okay. Let's now go back because our team should be able to secure this side of the map. We go back because majority of people are... Man, why are you coming up this way? E100, you are... that is... no. The thing is, they're going to start pushing through here in a second. And we want to be on this corner here to try and shoot them as they do it. I don't know what our E100 is doing. I mean, he went north in an E100. Like, impressive is what that is. Impressively stupid, but impressive nevertheless. Alright, let's see if we can get one more clip out. If we can get one more good clip out, we can also hide behind this house here. As long as we get one good clip out, we've had a decent game. Caliban, not feeling so great anymore. See, the E3... I was about to say the E3 is going to be a problem. However, if he does that, not so much of a problem. I mean, I'm reloading for the next 37 seconds. I doubt I'm going to get any more damage done by the time that I'm reloaded, but I don't know, maybe. Yeah. About that damage. I kind of want to give it to the 260. Yeah. Whatever. I'm dead either way. That is fine. Well, I'm in 4.1. That's not bad. Top on damage again. It doesn't really feel like you should have this, to be honest. I mean, maybe when it's fully upgraded, it'll be worth it, but I don't know. I'd probably rather have IAU. Probably. Anyway, for a fourth and final game, not a third and final game, we are going to be choosing gun lane drive and just seeing how that works. I even have 1 billion aim tuning units, so we're going to put that on as well. Just see if this helps. Okay, so steps. I'm debating whether or not I want to try and snipe at the top. I think I do. I think I want to start off the game up here, because the problem is you should never really commit anywhere in this tank. This tank needs to be moving around and trying to get the angles on people, not YOLOing into a position. You have your 40-second reload, right? What are you going to do if you miss 2 of your shots? Not a lot. So you should never really ultra commit somewhere. That char is... it's been a very long time since I've seen a chard or anyone go up that way. Does a lion like to peek? That is the question. Oh, that would have been okay. That was badly aimed. Those last 2 shells, very badly aimed, actually. The second one wasn't actually that bad. It just dipped low. Otherwise, it would have probably hit. But yeah, the last 2 were very badly aimed. GLD didn't really feel very good, to be honest. But it doesn't really... It's not really too much of a difference. I'd probably rather still have IAU at this stage after that initial clip. Oh, there's a gorilla at the very back of the map. We can see if we can try and hit him. No, 2 went low. 1 went high, 1 went low. Oh, sorry, no. 1 went low, and then... I don't know about the other 2. The other 2 actually might have hit. But like, even then... See, it's still slow to aim in. Now, I did also try IRM on this. However, when you use IRM on this tank... The turning speed is so fast, it's actually not comfortable to use. It's not nice. I think you turn at like 70 degrees a second or something. It's unbelievably fast.
I need help.
Yeah, so do I. I'm playing WOT tanks. We all need help. They are pushing the flank as well, but I want to see if I can try and shoot this gorilla if I can. Okay, let's just see. See what we can do. I mean, the gorilla's probably backed off. Mouse would have proxied the gorilla by now, I think. And so would the Mino. Means that they're probably in this bush here. There's probably something in this bush. Is the gorilla running? He is. It's going to be nearly impossible for me to be able to hit that guy. Well, where's the badger looking? The badger? Oh! Badger! What are you doing? 1 second. Oh no, I don't quite have the shot on him. This chief. Chiefs are another one that's kind of annoying to deal with. Because like, I can't really pen the lower plate either. See how it's like a 50-50? I probably shouldn't have even fired there. Probably should have just waited. Yeah. Anything that has more than like 200 effective armor is super annoying for this tank. Like even there, it's like a 50-50 on the sides. It's really, really frustrating to play against. I mean, let's be honest. If this had any more pen, it would be even more toxic than it already is. So, I'm not complaining. Oh, please. Please, please just wait there. You'll be fine. Trust me. Ugh. That is not an easy shot to hit. It's not completely flat, which is the problem. Get one into the chief, though. See, when they turn the sides, the turrets like that, it's pretty good. I had to fire there because he's going to start turning his turret too much. And at that point, then I can't pen it. So we get the damage as much as we can and just take that as a win and then reload. This isn't actually looking horrible now. It was looking pretty bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Man, he's doing it again. What are you doing? Sometimes, I mean, I wish I had IAU. Like, I do. I wish I had IAU for this game. In this kind of scenario, even in every scenario, actually, like, I just wish I had more accuracy. This is what I mean by the Chief's lower plate. Also, look how fast I turn. Without IRM. With IRM, it's actually, like, unplayable almost. How fast you turn. Oh, E50M, what are you doing? We shall speak to you in a second. 20 seconds, to be exact, actually. Oh, the gorilla! I think that last one went in. Yeah, I think it hit his gun, actually. So it didn't pen. But I didn't see any splash. So, unfortunate. Would have been nice to kill that gorilla, actually. Get him out the way. Would have freed up the map a lot. I have 4 shells. I didn't realise I had that little shells. That's really bad. Oh dear. Yes, Gooder is dead. Good. Man, this is actually insanely bad. We should win though. Badger? Health? Right. We're going for the Badger. The time has come to flank the Badger and put a full clip in. I'm probably spotted here. But that's fine. Can I put all my 1.6k here into the Badger? What? Okay. Sure thing, game. Yes. Yes, thank you, game. Very cool. Don't use GLD. It's not worth it. Where's the RT? Come here, little RT. Need to ram him. I don't think I'm going to get any shot here, though. Not any damage. Oh, the mid I missed. I will. Ugh. There you go. 130 damage. Very cool. Oh, another 4k damage. Very nice. So what have we learned? Well, we've learned that there is only really one equipment setup for this tank, which is that. So yes, you use this and just win. Any missed shots? What are you going to do? Like, it's as accurate as it can be. End of the session, we get 3.6, which isn't bad, considering we also had, you know, I think a 1k damage game. Yeah, so it's not too bad. We lost 166k, but you do not play this tank to make credits, like, at all. Like, if you're firing standard heat in this tank, it is not worth playing. Like, you might as well not pick this tank if you're firing heat. And I mean, we're on 50% win rate, so it's not too bad, I guess. So yeah, that's the Cobra. It's very toxic. A very, very toxic tank indeed. As always, if you did enjoy this video and do enjoy my content, then you know what to do. And I'll see you all in the next video.